Hello, it's Della DuLac. Thanks so much for joining me. Today we're going to be making a faux shaker card. Get a little bit of movement here. See that confetti sliding around inside of the clear envelope. We're going to be using some of the ice cream corner DSP. And a clear envelope. So I've already cut this to 4 by 5 1/4. And since this is a clear envelope, we're going to have to cut it down just a little bit. So you want to slide your piece of DSP inside, or your stamped cardstock, and put that inside. So we've got a little bit of an overhang here that we need to glue down before we put our other little sprinkles inside. Now these sprinkles work really well because they have a little bit of weight to them, so they shake really well inside of the clear envelope. But when you have the sequins, sometimes they get a little staticky and they want to cling to it and not shake as well. So if you take a dryer sheet, I folded it up, and you can tuck that inside and just kind of rub that around just a little bit to get some of the static out. And then your sequins or your sprinkles will move a little bit easier inside here. So I'm going to straighten this out. There we go. And now I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to put a little bit of the tear tape right along this edge, right here. Tear that off, and then we're going to fold this over. Get a hold of that edge there. Oh. Give it a little rub. Sometimes it really wants to fight. Almost got it. There we go. Okay, so now we'll fold this over. And take your bone folder and give it a really good crease. Okay. Now, there's still a little bit, see if you can see right here. There we go. There's a little bit of the back part of that I want to cut off, just to eliminate a little bit of the bulk. So I'm going to cut down just to my cardstock, and then cut along the back, just to trim this out just a little bit, so it'll lay down a little flatter. Cut this side, pull that out. Okay, so now we want to put some sprinkles inside here. We can get that open. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put some sprinkles in here. So this will be the front. We're going to hold it this way. Put just a few pinches in there. You want enough in there so you get quite a bit of movement. There we go. Stick that on there so I don't tumble that over. Okay, so now we've got all of our sprinkles down here. Now, with the clear envelope, you have a little bit of adhesive up here that's going to close it, but I want to make sure I have enough right here next to my DSP, so I get a really good seal when I close that up. Open this. There we go. Okay, so when you close this up, you want to make sure you get a little bit of air in there. You don't want to fold it over real tight. There we go. And then take the little film off of the envelope adhesive. I probably could trim that off too, but we're just going to glue that down. And then use our bone folder, make sure that's really sealed. You don't want those little guys escaping. Now we're going to put that on our card. I have a base of the Bermuda Bay all ready to go. I'm going to put some tear tape along the back. I want to make sure that's going to stay on my card front. Get this all the way around, and I'm putting this pretty close to the edge. I don't want that to go anywhere. Okay, put that on there. Make sure these are stuck down pretty well. Get a hold of our edge, pull that off. These are so cute, super quick and easy once you get the hang of it. And this last one, get that off of there. Okay, so now let's turn that around and we're going to put that right on our card base. Make sure that I've got centered on here. Okay, get that rubbed on. Move that over. There we go. And there is our shaker card. I have already put a white base with sprinkles on top on the inside. I have a tag all ready to go to put on the front. Now I didn't want to take away from the sprinkles, putting a whole bunch of different things along the front. I just wanted to keep it simple with a happy birthday greeting and let the DSP and the sprinkles speak for itself. Super cute. I'll show you a couple of other samples that I've done. Here is some old balloon DSP. These have the sequins inside. I made sure to use that dryer sheet trick so they would move around better in here. And I just put a couple of the little balloon punch with, make sure when you use your balloons to give it a little highlight from that chalk pen. It really adds a great look to that. There's a couple older ones. You could really do these with any size of little clear envelopes that you have. I had a little tiny one that I forget what came inside, but I thought I would use that. I did not use the dryer sheet on this one or this one, so my sequins don't want to move around quite as well. If you really shake it, you can get it to do it. So make sure you use your dryer sheet. Thanks so much for watching.